Yo, what is going on everyone? GuidingLight here, back with another challenge video, and in this one we're going to be going over the brand new Wolverine challenge. So today's the day you can actually completely unlock the skin, and all you actually have to do is just go and defeat Wolverine. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can defeat Wolverine and give you guys a few tips and tricks, because this one is not like the other bosses. It's not the same as like eliminating Iron Man or one of the other easier bosses, because Wolverine actually does not have a set spawn point. Instead, he's going to spawn completely randomly all over different locations. And so in this video I'm going to show you guys some of those locations and show you guys where he spawns the most, so you guys can try to get this challenge done. So in case you guys haven't defeated Wolverine yet, you guys might not know that Wolverine always spawns over in Weeping Woods. Now the only thing to keep in mind is that he does not have an exact spawn point. Like Iron Man, he'll always spawn on that second floor or in his workshop, and there's no other real places he can spawn. But the thing with Wolverine is that he can spawn pretty much anywhere in Weeping Woods. Sometimes he'll even show up in Slurpy Swamp as well, just right on the edge of it. And so in this video I'll show you guys where the easiest place to find him is. But just keep in mind that he can spawn in just about any location here in Weeping Woods, so you might have to do some running around and trying to actually look for him. So one of the best places to look for Wolverine is actually right in front of one of these log cabins. Now, occasionally he will spawn and be roaming around in this area, and you should be on the lookout for him. So if you see any sort of like exclamation point pop up, you can be sure that that's definitely Wolverine. Every time that he spots you or that you get close to him, he is going to have a little exclamation point pop up above his head, and this is how you know that Wolverine is in the area. So right here in front of these buildings is actually one of the places he can spawn at. Unfortunately, he didn't spawn here for me in this exact game, but right here by the little lake and in front of this house is one place that Wolverine can spawn. Another location that you might want to look at is at the end of the zip line when you come up here. This is actually another place that he can be located at, and if he's not here, I just suggest maybe looting this house, trying to find a gun or two, because the next spot that's right next to him seems to be the most consistent. Every time that I've seen Wolverine, he's pretty much been in this exact same spot. He can spawn just about anywhere, but this spot does seem to be the most consistent, so I'm going to show you guys exactly where that is now. So if you guys go a little bit closer down to Slurpy Swamp, this is the most consistent place that I always find Wolverine, is somewhere right around in this area by the purple steel bridge. So right next to that house that we just showed you, you might be able to find him there. If you don't find him there, like I said, just grab a gun, try to get some extra health, and start heading down towards Slurpy Swamp, because this is the main location I seem to find him in the most. So here you can see that I did end up stumbling across Wolverine, but keep in mind, just because you find him isn't really all you have to do. You do have to defeat him, so you will want to have a lot of ammo, a little bit of materials, and a lot of health as well. Now keep in mind, as you're killing Wolverine, he can actually regenerate health. So not only do you have to look out for all the other players that are going to be trying to kill you, but you have to try to defeat Wolverine in as little as 5 to 10 seconds, otherwise he's just going to be right back up to full health. Now another thing to keep in mind is, as you guys can see, I ended up shaking him down. I wanted to see what would happen if I did the shakedown, and what you really don't even want to do that, because the longer that he is down without being finished off, he can actually respawn himself because of his healing abilities. So just keep that in mind. Don't really shake him down. Just try to finish him off as fast as you possibly can, because if you don't, there's a chance that he can just revive himself like you guys just saw. He revived himself, and then you'll have to kill him all over again. So the Wolverine's Claws are actually a pretty awesome item, but as you guys can see, yet again, I spawned into another match, and there's the exclamation point that I was talking about before. If you guys see that exclamation point, then you'll know, or even the question mark, you'll know that the Wolverine is in the area. But as you guys can see, yet again, right next to the purple steel bridge, this is where he does like to spawn the most consistently. He can spawn in a lot of other places, but this is the most consistent place that I'm always finding him, is somewhere around this purple steel bridge or down a little bit closer to Slurpy Swamp. So I'm going to fight him one more time, and I'll show you guys just how easy it is for him to eliminate you. So I do suggest having a fully automatic weapon. It doesn't matter if it's an SMG or an AR, but you don't really want to just go in and fight him with a shotgun alone. You want to try to go in with a fully automatic weapon, otherwise this can get a little bit annoying. So as you can see, you can even boogie bomb him if you wanted to get a little extra damage off. But he does have about 500 to 600 health, and he can also heal himself very, very quickly. So that's why you want to try to have a fully automatic weapon. Just do as much damage as you can over time. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you do end up boogie bombing him, he can still heal himself while being boogie bombed. So just keep that in mind, and all the other players that might be trying to fight you at the exact same time. But either way, guys, as you can see, Wolverine's not too hard to kill, but hopefully these tips and tricks do help you guys out to get it done. If it does, definitely be sure to drop a like down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.